Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rice Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Western Michigan's offense will take the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Broncos are in the hurry-up. Jones to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries...
Oh, he's got some space. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the move, it's Jackson. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Walker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job
turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down, and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the first down here on fourth. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Tackled there by the defense. The Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Walker. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Walker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the toss. Breaks into the open. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. They'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Jones to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Got a little space. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The play action fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. Slithers into space. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Going for 6. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. On the run, still looking. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rice. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Dumps it off in the flats.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Jones wants to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. He's got it. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Owls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's got the tight end. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll immediately call timeout. He splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And the Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Matthews. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just keeps slinging it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pierre. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. play action. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The give to the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Going to sling it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's McGarry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. That's caught. It's Walker. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Pierre. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. Got some room in to the goal line. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Jones to throw. Sets up the screen. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marshall. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Now on the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. He's loose down the middle. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. He'll try to do it himself. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up... Oh, they're faking it. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snags it over the middle. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Peterson. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the run. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. So this offense with an opportunity to put this... He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? The defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Brooks. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And 1st down for the offense.
trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Got room at the 35. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a... Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, better look out! Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see he gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. With jet sweep pass. Shakes off the defender. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.